State is host to the NCAA Men's Golf Championship at the Meadows starting May 19th and the NCAA Track and Field Championships from May 22nd to the 24th. In our next feature, Athletic Director Tim Selgo talks about the benefits and responsibilities for hosting these big events in Allendale.
Though most of the students have left for the summer, Grand Valley never really closes down. And next week it'll play host to hundreds of more college athletes, many of whom have never set foot in Allendale. They'll be on hand for a pair of national championships, men's golf at the Meadows Golf Club, and track and field, which will be held at the New Laker outdoor facility adjacent to the golf course.
It is going to be exciting. We're going to be the focal point of Division II for a week. Obviously, we've hosted golf championships before. This is our 8th national championship between men and women's golf that we hosted. Great support, cooperation from the staff at the Meadows. They're terrific. So we've been through that drill before. The track championship is new for us, and it's a big one. 800 student athletes coming in, a whole bunch of other coaches and fans and parents. And so the south end of the Grand Valley Allendale campus is going to be very, very busy from the week of May 19th through the track finals on Saturday, May 24th.
In the track and field world, people have heard about Grand Valley and have seen pictures of our athletic facilities. Where I think it's really going to make a huge impact is all of the spectators. We'll have over 1,500 spectators out at that track who will have young children, people that have never been here before, and hopefully we'll draw them in, and they'll see all that Grand Valley has to offer beyond the athletics, and they'll see why Grand Valley can attract great quality student athletes for all that the campus has to offer.
While Jerry Baltes is used to keeping a close eye on all the track and field and cross-country athletes under his supervision, this week he'll also be thinking about how his teams and school can best host athletes who may not ever be back again. And while the NCAA runs the competition, Baltes and Tim Selgo have put plenty of time and effort into assuring the experience will be a great one for all involved.
It's just going to be a great honor for Grand Valley State and our athletic department and our program to play host to the NCAA championships and have everyone come to Allendale and showcase what a great university we have, great facilities, and all the great people we have willing to volunteer and put their time and effort into pulling off this great meet.
One of the primary reasons we wanted to host it is because our track and field programs have been so successful. We will send anywhere from 30 to 40 total student athletes in men's and women's to national championships for track and field. And they generally have had to travel to Colorado, California, North Carolina, New Mexico for their national championships. And we wanted to host it here. We wanted our kids to be able to compete for a national championship here at Grand Valley. We wanted their parents to have much easier access to come watch their child participate in national championship. And we wanted the campus community to be able to watch our national caliber track and field programs compete on the national level.
Before heading home for the Nationals, the men's and women's teams swept to victory at the GLIAC Outdoor Championships in Geneva, Ohio. The men winning for the third time in 4 years, while the women claimed their 14th straight title. Sophomore thrower Darian Thornton was named the Men's Field Athlete of the Year, while speedster Kalina Franklin was named Women's Track Athlete of the Year. Baltes is hoping for big things from those two, while the Lakers also have top pole vaulters in both men's and women's field events, including Kristen Hickson, a legitimate title contender. Laker depth on both teams includes strength in men's distance races and women's sprints and relays.
Well, the one thing we've got is a lot of bodies. We've got, looks to be somewhere between 20 and 25 women that will be competing in the championships. Of course, we go through this through the Sunday 2 weeks prior to figure that out, and then around 15 men. So we're going to have a lot of individuals hopefully wearing the GV proud. To name a few, on the men's side, Darian Thornton was NCAA runner-up last year in the hammer. He currently is ranked second in the country. Sean Wells has had a great hurdle year, both indoor and now outdoor, so he's someone to keep an eye on. Our 400 hurdlers look real strong. Brett Myers in the pole vault is doing very, very well. well. Our shot putters, Chris Sakalis is ranked 4th and Darian Thornton 3rd. So, you know, some great things there. On the ladies side, we got, as I said, maybe as many as 25 women competing. Our distance squad has been running very, very strong this spring. So we've got 4 or 5 ladies there that we feel can score. Kalina Franklin in the hurdles is running great, ranked 4th right now. We think she can finish 2nd, 3rd, maybe challenge for a top spot. Kristen Hickson in the pole vault looks really strong. We could have as many as 4 other vaulters in the lineup. So our 2 hammer throwers are ranked in the top 8. Our 4x1, 4x4 squads are both ranked. So yeah, we've got a lot of bodies. I think the exciting thing is going to be if you come out to watch Grand Valley Track and Field compete over the 3 days, you're going to see a lot of Grand Valley student athletes competing and hopefully doing very, very well, and will lead to some positive team finishes at the end of the championships.
In the meantime, Tim Selgo will be at work to make sure all of Grand Valley's facilities will be enjoyed and appreciated by those in attendance. And while it's reasonable to expect athletes and families across the country will come away with a new appreciation for Grand Valley, the Laker Athletic Director will be working hard to demonstrate his school's fitness as a title site for future competitions.
Well, anything that we can do to help Grand Valley's brand, and by hosting a national championship, you see GVSU and Allendale, Michigan in every release, so there's a lot of exposure for Grand Valley for hosting events such as this. And that is only helpful in many ways, including recruiting, including branding Grand Valley as a national entity in NCAA Division II. And again, by hosting 2 national championships in the same week, we are the focal point of Division II. We think we've got an outstanding institution and campus, and we're excited to be hosting thousands of people coming in to visit during that entire week.
So the biggest events of the season are about to commence on the west side of campus, where state-of-the-art facilities utilize space that used to be no more than marshes and wetlands. But if you visit next week, it's not likely you'll see any golfers or track and field stars getting stuck in the mud. For the Grand Valley State Sports Report, I'm Tom Cleary.